Let's go behind the mask.
Championship week. Man, what up? What's happening? Man, I appreciate y'all tuning in to this BTM pod right now. And I know why you came. Dude, I know why they came.
Why they came to see my picks, to see how we doing in these playoffs.
What? Man, I've been killing you.
Man, listen,
What is he talking about?
Listen, this is mere formality. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best games in NFL history last week. Man, a couple of games with the overtime. That divisional round weekend was just incredible, man. That's why you sit here. That's why I say the playoffs. It's probably one of the most exciting times of the year. And, yeah, you're doing all right with your picks, but obviously all the teams that he played with in the league is in the playoffs, so he's not really going to lose. I don't care how you try to spin it, bro.
I got a 50-50 chance right now.
That's what I'm saying, man. Former team.
And you don't have anything.
I ain't got nothing, but at least, some of us.
And my Buffalo Bills out.
Listen, man.
You've recorded me, too. We might have to show y'all that in a minute, though.
Listen,
maybe.
man. Listen, man. You're right. You have a 50-50 chance, but the difference is the most exciting time of the year. Some of us have been to the championship round a few times. Some of us just had the dopest championship parties in Atlanta. We ain't gonna say who that is, but that's neither here nor there. We got some dope games coming up, bro.
We do.
We got some dope games coming up.
Let's dive right into it, though.
For sure. One of your former teams, man. I'm surprised they were there. No disrespect to anything. You know what I mean? To the Bengals, but Bengals.
You surprised?
I'm surprised. I didn't think the Bengals could do it, but you know what? I said they had to play harder than freezing meat to be able to beat the Titans last week and stop Derrick Henry. That's what they did, and now they're on to the Chiefs. Doesn't get any easier for your Bengals. The defense stepped up when needed. Big plays. Shout out to Mike Hilton, Ole Miss Rebel. Works out at DSA down here in Atlanta with Lily. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Defensive back did this thing, and your D line came out. Injuries. They were banged up going to the game.
You reminded me of that last week. You picked it, and he don't pick the Titans. After reminding me of that last week.
Listen, bro, and y'all did well. I did pick the Titans still.
You got to remind. We in the championship game this week.
Yeah, y'all did y'all thing. And most importantly for y'all, I think, in my opinion, Joe Burrow. The kid has just been nothing short of sensational. Just getting it done. He continues to impress, bro. But I'm thinking, this is a road game again in the playoffs. But this time you're going to Arrowhead, one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL. Everybody knows that. On the road, second-year player, first playoff run. It sounds good. I love the Cinderella story of Joe Burrow, but can he get it done on the road in Arrowhead, that loud stadium?
I mean, I think the question is, why do you think he can't do it?
I'm not saying he can't, but I mean, just as a young player, that's uncharted territory.
From the crowd noise.
Yeah, the crowd noise, everything. So he ain't never been against that.
So you saying the moment is big?
The moment is definitely big.
Listen, bro, I got one better. You listen, just go back, look at the pedigree of Joe Burrows. Mm-hmm. You go all the way back to college. In order for him to win the SEC Championship West, it went through two teams. Yeah. Alabama and Auburn.
Yeah, two of the loudest.
Ole Miss. Y'all better now. Hold on, let me stay on my point. Then, after he won the SEC West, he had to go to Atlanta to play in the SEC Championship game.
Yeah.
Who did he beat? Don't matter. He won the SEC Championship.
Yeah.
Then you look at the college football playoff.
Yeah, they won.
First team, semifinals, they won. And then you come back and look at them playing Clemson in the championship game. They won again, so they won the championship is my point. And so what I'm saying is, when you look at the amount of pressure this young man has been through, bro, he is poised. He's collect. He's taking the franchise back to places that they've seen before, but he wasn't even around when this happened. So this already puts him in legendary status before we even mention the Cartier glasses that he had on. Nice shout out to Joe. I really appreciate that. But when you look at quarterback rankings, man, throughout the year, he rates the highest quarterback if ending the game within one score, if it's tied within 5 minutes or so. It goes to show you he's clutch. Cool. It also goes to show you that he's big time in the fourth quarter overall in overtime, which he's shown us recently over the past few weeks.
Yeah. So you feeling that? You feeling Burrows? You think he's gonna still do his thing?
Yes.
Listen. So this, I love the stats. I love the rankings. I'm gonna tell you something else that Joe Burrow was ranked in.
What?
He was first in being the worst sack quarterback in the NFL during the regular season.
2 times.
51 times this man was on his back. Last week, against the Titans, he got sacked 9 times. So that tells me that your line is not getting better in the playoffs. Yeah, Joe Burrow is doing this thing, Jamar Chase is doing this thing, but that means he's not getting better overall because he don't got a line that can block for him. So now you're going against the Kansas City Chiefs, right? They've been there before. They got a home game. And who up front is killing it for the Kansas City Chiefs? Chris Jones. You already know what it is.
Yep.
Defensive line is playing outstanding. Then you got Pat Mahomes leading your team. That's not Ryan Tannehill, bro. That's Pat Mahomes leading your team. He's been there before. Tyreek Hill on the offense. Nobody's stopping this man one-on-one in the NFL, in the postseason right now, except one person that plays in a whole other division, Jalen Ramsey. That's not this game, bro. Love you, Mike Hilton. Love the DBs over there with the Bengals.
You don't love
one-on-one? One-on-one against the cheetah, bro? And then you got Kelsey calling his own plays at the end because he's reading the defense. Another quarterback on your offense. Bro. Yo. Pat.
Listen, bro.
Do it here. Yo, they are literally running their own plays out there, and you got Big Red on the sideline, Andy Reid calling different plays that are still effective. You think Listen. I said
You're
last
wrong.
week y'all got to play harder than freezing me, bro. Y'all already know what it is right now.
You're wrong.
I don't see it happen. Linebackers, safeties, nobody can sit there and stop Kelsey one-on-one. And we didn't even talk about the X factor on our side, on the Chiefs side. Jet McKinnon, another homeboy.
Yeah, you shout out to Jet.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, with all of that being said, I think y'all see where I'm going with this, people. Going with the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. All right, then allow me to finish what we started. When I hear you talk, I think of like you. It's not even like you saying the Chiefs gonna win the game because they've been there before.
Been there before. That's right,
bro. That's ignorant. With the E.
What?
That ain't ignorant. It's ignorant. That's what the Cincinnati Bengals are, dog. When you look at this team, bro, it's like they don't know any better. They don't understand what has happened in past history. They're ignorant to the fact. My bad. Ignorant with the E. So they don't care about Spikes, Big Billy Anderson, Corey Dillon, Carson Palmer Kane, TJ, Chad Ocho. They don't care. It's the new Bengals right now. And if they show up, Joe Burrows look to his team and say, why can't we show out? And that's what they've been doing. This dude is clutch. You go back to his college years, bro. And then if you look at the last week of the season when they had to clinch over the Chiefs, man, this man passed for 22 for 24, 271 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
No picks. And this just in the 4th quarter. So when we talk about the whole clutch, man, this guy right here right now is a top 5 quarterback.
In the league right now?
He a top 5. After he get done Sunday, I'm telling you right now, Joe Burrow's a top 5 quarterback.
Book it. Listen, man.
Don't threaten me.
I think,
who they in the building? Shout out to Bengals captain out there, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out, though. I appreciate it.
This is another emotional pick for Takeo. And see, what he's trying to do, he wants it to be an all Spikes bowl, a Takeo bowl. You know what I'm saying? Niners versus the Bengals. I already see where you're going with this today, man.
Yeah, listen. I feel a Spikes bowl coming up. I really do. Like, I do.
We betting something on that?
I guarantee you. Yeah.
All right, so that's what it is.
So then, bet.
All right.
Right on.
And we got another game. Another one of his teams in the NFC Championship on this side this time. Now we got the Niners versus the Rams, your former team. I know you rocking with your 49ers faithful.
I'm rocking. I ain't even waiting. We ain't going through that. We already knowing. I'm letting you know what side of the line. I ain't straddling no line. I'm going with the Niners, dog.
Yeah. I
and
understand why.
What can you tell me to convince me differently?
I'm
Please do.
I respect what the 49ers have been able to get done. I think personally the defense is carrying our team. Simple as that. Offense hasn't been just stellar.
Captain Obvious.
No, I'm just saying 10 sacks in 2 playoff games. That's impressive. They held Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers to 27 points. Okay, I see what you're doing. But what I also see on that team is a team that doesn't have their all-pro wide receiver doing the most effective thing on the field, which is catching the ball. Now, y'all got Deebo Samuel. I think they call him a wide back now, something like that.
He's a wide back.
Call him a wide back or whatever. I get it. You want to get him the ball on offense and everything, but let me tell you this. There's no possible way that the Niners can win when your all-pro receiver has 7 targets in 2 playoff games. 4-on-1 targets, not receptions, 6 receptions. You can't beat the Rams when Deebo Samuel only has 6 receptions. I love what he does out the backfield. It's cute. It gets the job done. But guess what? No way in hell y'all defense gonna have to come back. And guess what, Spikes? My freezer meat pick of the week. I mean, y'all gonna have to play harder than freezer meat. Man, your Niners defense, bro. That's the only way that the Niners are gonna win against the Rams if your defense shows out.
So I feel like you're giving me answers to the test. I'm just telling you, that's exactly what they're gonna do. Bro, look at the body of work that they put together over the playoffs. But not even looking at that. Let's start where it comes from. I think we both can agree when you look at it and you grade each individual player from the 49ers in the defensive backfield, they will not grade out as high from a passing coverage standpoint. The reason why they had so many injuries, probably overall one of the worst defensive secondaries in the league. Yeah. But DeMeco Ryans, he comes in and understands, first-year defensive coordinator, he comes in and he understands the big picture. Well, what exactly do you mean? Well, the big picture for him is, I know my guy ability to defend, this guy ability is less than, so let me put him in positions to be able to win. And this what continuously keeps showing up, bro. Like over again, especially in the championship game. He gave up a touchdown on the first drive of the game. I mean, it looked easy. Went to the sideline, made adjustments. They only scored 3 points for the remainder of the game. And that ain't by accident. Yeah. That's guys knowing what they got to do, and it's also guys understanding what my role is in certain defenses, which is next level thinking.
Yeah, and of course, you're talking about DeMeco Ryans. He's a guy that's been there before. Shout out to Miko. But I love what the defense is doing, but you still have to score the ball on offense. And again, the reason why is because you have a quarterback that is a prolific passer in the NFL for years in Matthew Stafford. You know he's going to get the ball around. But the thing that impressed me with Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense isn't going to the usual suspects, Cooper Kupp and OBJ. 7 different targets with more than two receptions in the last game, right? So that shows me that Matthew Stafford is getting the ball around to the different targets on his team, keeping everybody happy, staying within the game plan, going through his progressions, not forcing it down the field, finding which receiver is going to be open, dialing the ball up, dialing those plays up, getting the ball to his targets, moving about the ball down the field to go against the GOAT Tom Brady and beat them. That is the type of offensive power that you want. That's the type of offensive efficiency that you want. I don't see that coming from the 49ers and Jimmy G.
I think it's more important that I probably see that because I've been right on my picks too.
Here we go with this shit. Man.
But no, listen, dog. Let me tell you why. Like, I know you talking about Matthew Stafford and what he's gonna do, but ultimately, bro, like what it boils down to is what happens in this game on a consistent basis. Yeah. The 49ers are going for 7 wins in a row. That is a fact. Not even manipulated, not even massaged. Fact. Okay? And then number 2, when you look at Matthew Stafford, he threw 17 picks this year.
Okay.
Guess what team got 4 of them? The Niners. I'll stop you. Save your vocal cords. Then about when you look at his body of work against the Niners in 6 career games against the Niners, bro. I'm just saying. He's thrown 5 picks. 6 games he's thrown 5 picks against the Niners, right? And guess what his record was? I didn't want to hit you with this one. 1-5. Niner Nation, I'm hot. Listen, I'm here. I'm with you. Yes. So, too, like I hear what you're saying. And, they in LA, it's home field advantage. No, it's not.
Listen.
Them folks down there holding up their tickets, which is complete bullshit.
That's they supposed to do. Y'all think y'all go get on the road and just drive down the street and take over the stadium?
But the problem is you need to tell the people or the fans, the citizens of LA, like, embrace something that you haven't had. It's sunny damn near 363 days out of the year. Surely one more day won't be able to hurt you. He got fiberglass in the stadium, a lot of natural light. So listen. Well, anyway, Niners fans, yeah.
No way. You know what I even say?
What?
The Rams defense built to win now. 3 Hall of Famers on that defense. Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. And you know what the thing is? When it comes to the Niners offense as of recent, you got your boy Deebo Samuels coming out the backfield on the jet sweeps, the handoffs, etc. You know what stops all of that?
What?
Penetration from the defense. And what?
Pause.
No freaky. What greater penetrator do we have in the NFL today than Aaron Donald? And that came out so wrong, but y'all know what I'm talking about. What defensive tackle can get in the backfield better than any other defensive tackle in the game today? Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. The Rams also have an opportunity to play the Super Bowl at home. You don't think they know that? And the law averages states that it's damn near impossible to beat a team 3 times in one season. Spikes, everything is on my side, bro. You might as well jump ship now. Niner Nation. I know this is your man and everything. I know he got love for y'all, but this week, the Rams is on, y'all. I'm going with the Rams.
The Rams, okay. Okay, where should I start?
Well, you want to finish. I mean, it is what it is.
All right, Aaron Donald. Let's start there. Future Hall of Famer. But the 49ers have played these guys 5 times since 2020. My question to you is this. How many sacks do Aaron Donald has within 5 times of playing each other? That's 2 years, extra game, you know.
Am I supposed to guess this?
Yeah, I mean, I would. Yeah.
4.
Loud and wrong. 1 sack.
1 sack, that's it?
That's it. 1 sack. So am I saying he's falling off? Absolutely not. But what I am saying is this. Kyle Shanahan from the schematics understand exactly how he needs to scheme up. 1. 2, Daniel Brunskill has done a good job of understanding that along with the schematics of what Kyle Shanahan does. And so that's the reason why they've been able to keep him off balance. So my point is, I don't anticipate him being a force like he typically is, right, on the passing situations because clearly he hasn't done it in the previous games. And it ain't by accident. This has been 5 games. So, you know, I just wanted to drop that on you, bro.
Listen, man, I think when you want your big-time players to step up, that's exactly what they do. I see Von Miller getting a sack this game. I see, and shout out to Trent Williams, Lakin the Jamaican, Lakin Thomas, my young homie on the Niners offensive line. But I just think that they're so disruptive up front, and Jimmy G has not been the most effective as a passer, right? They've had Kyle Shanahan's had to resort to using Deebo Samuels in different ways on the offense with the screens, with the quick screens, jet sweeps, things I said coming out the backfield. That tells me that the game plan is just not efficient enough to last. And that means that he doesn't have a run game where you have your running back that can power the ball down the field, run counter or power, 6 to 8 times a game and then get the defensive line kind of playing on their heels a little bit. He doesn't have that right now. And especially when you have a wide receiver that's maybe, 210 soaking wet, if that. Like, nah, that's not how you win. So I just don't think I love what they're doing because it's good for show, it's good for TV, it's good to give you guys hope. But nah, this is big boy game right here. This is championship ball right here. It's not happening, man.
Big boy game, championship football. That's you just saying Niners in a different language. All right, same language, but different connotation.
Here we go.
So my point, bro, listen, man, like you really trip. Plus size model is tripping today.
Listen, man, what y'all gonna do? I mean, y'all gotta do it. Y'all gotta show up and win.
Listen, bro, like what you said was absolutely right. If you were in week 5 of the season, because everybody was saying, well, they can't keep winning like this. Actually, week 8, they can't keep winning like this. They're going to have to find the passing game. Jimmy G is going to have to be able to make a throw late in the game. Jimmy G can't turn the football over. I'm in week 13, by the way. We started off at week 8. Week 15, Jimmy G, he needs to be able to sustain drives. Oh, week 17, this man has came back, beat Cincinnati in overtime, and did it again against the Rams. Jimmy G my point is this. At some point, we got to believe it's something about Jimmy G that we like straight up. And as much as we can say, we can look at quarterbacks like Josh Allen, as much as we can look at quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and say, man, what if? Don't you what if nothing? Because Jimmy G has taken his team to the NFC Championship game. And you over here sitting over here with this foolishness. Ignorant with an E. Ignorant. Talking about they can't keep winning like this. Well, sir, they in the championship game. And I know you're feeling uncomfortable right now. You're feeling a little hot.
I'm good, bro.
As long as you ain't feeling hot and bothered around me, you good.
Man, we go see what's up, man. Either way, it's gonna be a great weekend of football. We saw that last week. Another weekend coming up, and we're gonna see who's gonna make it to the Super Bowl. So right now, you're going on record saying that you're going with the Bengals versus the Niners in the Super Bowl.
I am. I'm going on record right now saying I'm going with the Bengals versus the Niners in the Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. Actually, you can just call it Spikes Bowl. Thank you for that. 2 former teams. Sit on the outside, big guy.
Listen, man.
Don't be asking me about, hey, you think you can get me over here? You think we can go? No.
Damn. You getting personal with it? So when we get to LA, you ain't gonna get me in the clubs and get me at
No, you get in the clubs on your own. I'm talking about the corporate side events. Well, I can't take that.
See how it go, man. Listen, man, it's gonna be a great weekend of championship football. You heard it here first on the Behind the Mask podcast. Spice is going with the Niners and the Bengals. I'm going with the Rams and the Chiefs for the Super Bowl. Make sure you follow us on social media. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the Behind the Mask podcast. We everywhere you get your podcast content, and you know what's gonna happen when I win again, as I always do. Well.
You ain't even got a 50-50 chance I do. So settle down, sir.
We're going to make it happen, man. Super Bowl is in a couple of weeks, but now it's championship week on the Behind the Mask podcast. And remember, on the Behind the Mask podcast, there's only one rule. There are no rules. Let's go.